Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I would like to do a tarot deck review. It's about the Vincent Pitisci tarot decks. He has two out. They are Tarot of Marseilles format. So you have this one and then you've got also the Black Keys edition. Tarot of Marseilles means that you do not have pictures on the pips. And this was created before the Rider-Waite-Smith. It really precedes it by a long shot when it comes to the timeline, and so it looks very medieval, even more so than the Rider-Waite's, and it is, you know, not beginner friendly is what I would say, because obviously you have to know what the pips mean because you don't have pictures. Now I personally don't think it's a problem because I find the pictures on the Rider-Waite-Smith deck kind of limiting because, well, you know, cards have layers, they have several meanings, and so if you're trying to encompass all the meanings of a card in one picture, it is very, very difficult. Therefore, when the Rider-Waite-Smith deck was created and illustrated by Pamela Smith, you know, she had to come up with a picture for each pip card, which is, as I said, you know, there's several meanings to the cards, so it's kind of difficult. So if you are new to tarot and you rely on imagery, then Tarot of Marseille, any kind of deck under this format, will be more challenging. I personally think it's awesome because I use numerology a lot, and if you know what the suits are, then you can get the meanings of the card very quickly under your belt. So enough of me talking to you about what Tarot of Marseille is. This is a deck that's obviously independently made, so you will not find it on Amazon, you will find it on his website, and I will put everything in the description box below for you if you're interested. And so it comes in this box, so it's nothing special, the box, you know, but then again I have a leather sleeve for both of my decks, so I don't really mind, but this is what it looks like, the box. It reads, the most authentic tarot deck in circulation today, the Tarot of Marseille. And it retails at $40 and you get it at tarotmaps.com. As I said, I put it in the box below. Now, the black version is the same, but it's got the major arcana in black background, if you want them to stand out more when you're doing a reading, you know, if you're visual. And it retails at $45. So I'm going to show you what they look like. So the box opens like this, and the backs are like this, so very classy. I really like that. You know, it's not something I'm going to get tired of looking at, basically. Standard tarot card size, I've got average size hands, and this is what it looks like on my hand, and they're like playing cards in quality. They have a matte finish, and so this is how they look. Now I'm going to go through the major arcana with you, and then, you know, I won't go through all the cards because it's just boring, but you get the Fool, the Magician. Now if you notice, and what I love about this deck is if you've seen an original Tarot of Marseille deck, the colours are very garish, generally speaking. So bright reds, bright blues and yellows, and he's gone for a more earthy tone. So for instance, if you look at the Magician, you see the green is not like a primary green, the yellow is more mustardy, the red is more of a it's not fierce, it's kind of a washed off red, and I really love what he's done for that, because I actually prefer it to the original Tarot of Marseille deck. So he's kept all of the imagery, and everything is like a Tarot of Marseille should be, but it's got that earthy palette, which I think is stunning, and it's in a matte card, which I also really like. Now, something to note, he has used the term High Priestess for the second card, which is the term that you would find on the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. On the original Tarot de Marseille, it would say the Poppess, and same for the Hierophant, which is card number 5. That would be the Pope I'm assuming, I don't know, but I'm assuming it's because he probably didn't want any religious connotation and wanted to keep it more open, so he used this. That doesn't bother me, but I'm just noting it for you guys if you're interested, if you're purists. The Empress, number 3. The Emperor. So he, Vincent Pitisci created this deck. He's also written quite a few books on the tarot. He's got loads of interesting things to say about the tarot. He has his own YouTube channel, which I will put in the description box below as well. The Lover. Now, I appreciate the fact that he's not put an S, because in the Rider-Waite-Smith it has an S. Now, let me pull out one of my Rider-Waite-Smith cards. This is the Rider-Waite-Smith, and it says The Lovers with an S. No, this deck predates the Rider-Waite-Smith, so this is why the card is not necessarily a question of love coming into your life. It's a card of decision. It's a man who has to decide between the two women, and this has evolved into this, which is just a couple. So the Lover, the Chariot. Now, Justice card is number 8 in a Tarot of Marseilles deck. This is not a mistake, this is just how it is. And in the Rider-Smith, Strength is number 8. The Hermit, number 9. Wheel of Fortune, number 10. Strength is 11. And as you see, in the Rider-Waite deck, it's Justice. That's number 11. The Hangman, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, the World, and then it's the Minor Arcana. So the deck comes, doesn't come with a little white book like most decks do. It comes instead with a couple of cards. This card gives you the keywords for the Major Arcana, and then the same for the Minor Arcana, which I find quite useful. And it also comes with the author's Celtic Cross. So it's still 10 cards, but the positions have changed, and it tells you what the positions are, well, according to what he does. This is the spread that he uses. He's a professional tarot reader, so this is his own Celtic Cross. Now, my husband ordered me the deck as a surprise, and it was a really nice touch because you can get it signed by the author. So as you can see, he sent me this, which made me very happy. And this is his business card with the website address at the bottom, and his name, Vincent Pitisci. So this is how the Major Arcana look. The Minors is very traditional. I'm sure you've seen it before. This is how the cups look. The swords are like this. See, Ace of Swords, and then the Wands looks like this. And let me show you very quickly. You see, very medieval. And the Pentacles look like this. They're called coins in the Tarot of Marseilles. So I really, really like this deck. It's very nice to shuffle. As I said, I love the color palette that's been chosen. And I ordered, subsequently, after my husband ordered this for me, I ordered the Black Keys edition because I read professionally and I like to clarify. Now the back is black, so it's the same print. It's very nice, very classy, but it's black, so that means that when I clarify, I don't get confused. I know which deck I'm using. But I also really like having the Major Arcana on a black background because it really makes them pop. So if I show you, if you do a even a 3-card spread, you can see immediately the Major Arcana because they pop when you compare. I don't know, if you do that and then put that, immediately when you do your reading, you can see, oh, I've got 3 major arcana, so I think that's very nifty to have, and so I always use them together. And as I said, they're easy to shuffle, and well, you don't see everybody using them, which I like. So yes, as I said, it's not beginner friendly. If you just use pictures to help with your readings, you're going to get challenged by the fact that the pips do not have pictures. But as I said, it's the original Tarot de Marseille, and if you're interested in numerology, you can very quickly get to grips with that. It's very easy to find a book that explains the Tarot de Marseille, and you know, the little differences with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It's no biggie, it's just there's no pictures on the pips. So tell me what you think. Let me know in the comment box below. Do you like them? Do you think the color scheme's nice? And I mean, I think they're very good price. $40 and $45 for an independent deck is not bad at all. I've paid more for other independent decks, so I was really happy with that. And as I said, go check him out on his YouTube. He's got a very interesting take on tarot reading. I am not sponsored or affiliated with him. I am just sharing this with you because I stumbled upon his channel, and then I started reading his books, and then I found out he was making decks, and I think that they're awesome and the books are worth a read too. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and thank you for spending some time with me and listening to me talking about tarot. I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Until next time, au revoir.